Just because somebody yells acorn, that doesn't mean you're nuts. They yell acorn, some people do, and sometimes they yell mob, or socialists, or communists, or anti-Semites, or even community organizers. They want you to ignore those people, to dismiss those people they're yelling those things about, the Occupy Wall Street protesters in New York and everywhere else. The right-wing smoke machine is in quite the panic lately. The last thing they want to see is a bunch of ordinary people taking to the streets in bigger and bigger numbers, expressing their concerns about how the system works these days. How it works these days is really well for a few people, the well-positioned and the well-connected, and not at all for so many more. Which you know in your gut, let alone in your wallet, is absolutely true, and truer now than it's been any time in recent memory. Meanwhile, you're worried that it's only going to get worse, that the folks who write the rules and the folks who keep the rule writers fat and happy, richly financed and tightly controlled, have stopped caring about people like you, have stopped even pretending to care about people like you. They want to tilt the playing field even further in their own favor. They want the lion's share of the reward and none of the risk. None of the accountability when things go wrong or when they break the rules to grab an even bigger share. It's not fair, and the protesters don't like it any more than you do. So they've taken to the streets to bear a kind of witness to that unfairness, to call out the rule breakers and the accountability shirkers, to demand a fair shake for themselves, for you. The right-wing smoke machine wants you to dismiss them. It needs you to dismiss them. So they trot out even more labels. The protesters are dirty, they're lazy, they're long-haired, they're unemployed. They're un-American, and they're divisive. Divisive! By pointing out the unfairness and the inequality, the protesters are engaging in class warfare and pitting us against one another. Only if you think that the people who sound the fire alarm are just as guilty as the people who set the place on fire. Warning about the danger isn't causing the danger, and you know the difference. But watch the smoke machine try to make you forget.